Hey, it's Sierra. Just wanted to show y'all a project that I am working on, and this is a card deck that I have created for basically writing in your journal. So it is going to be a deck for shadow work and inner child healing, and it just has journal prompts on it. So that way, if you're not sure what to write about when you're doing your shadow work, you can get some ideas. The cards will have questions or topics for you to write about. So if you're not sure what you want to write about for the day, you can just pick a card and then you can write about that topic. You can either shuffle the cards and see which ones fly out, or you can just randomly pick a card from the deck, or you can go in the order that the cards come in, basically whatever you want to do. So some of the cards have several questions on them, and some of the cards have just one, or some of them have multiple parts to the questions. So I will read a few of them. This is just the draft. I haven't received it in the mail yet. But once I get it in the mail, I can correct any grammatical errors that I may have missed. And then also, like, for example, this card right here, I think I want to make the flowers smaller. They just seem too large. So this is not the final copy. This is just what I'm starting with. So each deck is going to include an instruction card, basically to tell you how to use the deck. And then each card is going to have questions or topics for you to write about. So I'll read a few of the questions. So this one says, how do you feel about your ability to trust others? Is it easy for you to trust? Are you skeptical of everyone? How do you determine who you can trust? What does this say about your level of discernment? Um, and then we have, what tools do you use? And see, I see a grammatical error. That's supposed to be do, not to. So, of course, that would be changed in the final copy. So, what tools do you use to help yourself to stay in a positive mindset? How are these tools beneficial to you? For example, religion, universal laws, spirituality, alchemy, affirmations, or meditation. Now, you may see some of the questions on this card and realize I don't have any tools that help me. So, in that case, you may want to write about why you don't have any tools, if it would be beneficial for you to start using some tools, or if you feel like it's not really necessary. Let me see what else. This one is just a one question card. Do you control your emotions or do your emotions control you? Let me see what else. This one says, are there any patterns or similarities in your relationships that have not worked out in the past? Does it seem like you keep attracting the same types of people? Have the relationships ended for similar reasons? Did they make you feel a similar way? And what lessons did you learn from these relationships? So this card is designed to help you figure out if there are any patterns in your relationships that seem to be repeating. So it's like a different person, a different relationship, but the same thing is happening over and over again. Whenever there's a pattern, there's usually a reason why, or something within ourselves that we need to heal. And that's why we keep attracting the same type of person. Let me see what else. I think there is definitely a card in here that speaks about generational curses. or generational patterns also. I'm not sure which one it is. So this one says, have you researched your zodiac sign or birth chart? What characteristics about your zodiac sign or signs, because if you look into your birth chart, there's several signs that you'll be looking at. So what characteristics about your zodiac sign resonate with you? If you are into astrology, which I'm just now getting into it, so I'm not an expert, but what I'm finding is um, it's pretty accurate. A lot of things that I'm learning as I'm going through my birth chart are accurate. They make sense. They make my life make sense, or some of the things that I've gone through. So now, if you haven't looked into your birth chart or looked up your zodiac sign, if you get that card, you can take the time to actually look into that, or if you don't want to, you can just pick another card. Let me see what else. You can also use these in your readings for other people to see what they may need to journal about or think about. So you don't have to just use it on yourself. This one, would you describe your current occupation as a job or a career? Why or why not? Write about creative ways that you can use your talents to make money. What are some ways that you express love? What is your love language? Are there any changes you can make to your routine that can make your day run smoother and less stressful? Are you holding on to toxic secrets? What are they and why are you holding them in? Do you have limiting beliefs? If so, what are they? And what is the source or root of these beliefs? This one is a card that has multiple options. So it says, what are your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to relationships? Pick one type: familial, romantic, friendship, or professional. So you can pick one type of relationship and write about that. If you feel like picking more than one, you can always do that. Um, and then you might get the card again another time, and then you can pick a different type of relationship to write about. Okay, so that's just some of the cards. I'm not going to go through all of them. Um, Especially because some changes may be made once I get the cards. They are going to be on linen cardstock, so hopefully that turns out well. But I just wanted to show y'all my newest project. I may or may not create a journal to go with these cards. I'm still thinking about it. But if I do, of course, I will let you all know. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video.